Hello and welcome back. This is Insti, and I'm continuing playing the Pillars of Eternity 2 Deadfire. Last episode, well, we collected some bounties, we bought a new ship, we don't have any money left. We made some cartographing around Port Maget. And today, we are most likely mostly sailing, doing little things here and there, what we can do, but avoiding bigger quests. But before we go sailing, I decided we could actually check these areas, because they might be doable. Might be. And also, Teo Ramunga, I think there was a perception check. So let's start with that. Also, okay, let's search surrounding area. You look around but don't see anyone nearby, okay? Approach and identify it. And that is a religion, so you. It portrays Nakati, the Huana's rendition of Onra. An inscription runs along the shrine's base. The surf smooths stones, but also crushes them into sand. Now that is deep. Let's pray at the shrine and rest. I want to see what happens. You kneel before the shrine and begin to pray. You have only been at it a short time when you hear footsteps behind you. A group of Huana from the city approach the shrine. Armed and armored, they clearly make this pilgrimage prepared for bandits. Ekera, what are you doing here? One of them asks you, openly scowling. You get up to answer, but another of the Aumaua cuts you off, growling through sharp teeth. Your sort are not welcome here, foreigner. Go leave at this place. Kill them all. Eyes widening, they want to draw their weapons. They ask for it. 2 minutes in and we are killing people already. So what do we have? What is a silencer? I don't know, but we are gonna silence him though. I know, bad joke. Wait, why my group is again in a wrong order? Why does it do it so? Because I didn't change anything. Anyways, fortunately this is not that horrible battle. I think we should be... Oh, by the by, what weapon do I have?
Smart, stone it.
Come on. Are you actually dying there? Come on. Please don't die. You, we need to heal.
I swear.
I swear. I don't know.
Still got it.
Still got it. Oh, sorry, the priest is not dead yet. Maybe I should take that slowdown off. It's nice, but it's a bit too often, you know. Yeah, let's see. Settings. Game. Gibbs, maybe. C motion, yes. No. Auto pose? No. Difficulty, defenses, no. Glow effect. Wait, I thought I saw it somewhere. Use kill cam. Okay, if on, the kill cam will create a cinematic shot based on the key combat moments and the user-defined kill cam settings. Oh, okay. Maybe like so. So we only see when enemy kept free. I don't know. Are these I guess these would be the kill cam settings. Maybe. Wait a minute. Yeah, that should be it. Okay. Save. Quick save.
Leave it to.
And that's an exceptional maze. Something we can, of course, sell. Nothing else. More stuff to sell. Well, we might as well leave. Maybe we could go back and pray and see how it goes, but I'll take it. By the by, I don't know if you noticed, maybe some of you who are actually watching this might have noticed there's actually a community post about streaming. And 3 choices. Streaming Cyberpunk with face cam. My face, unfortunately. Or without a face. Or not at all. Streaming. Okay, let's continue later. To the west of Neketaka, rolling verdant plains stretch towards the mountains. Spiked plants with bright flowers punctuate the emerald green tall grass. The occasional tree dots the landscape, broad foliage casting shade like a parasol. You crest a rise to see a group of reptilian figures roughly 100 feet down the hill. Hunched atop a broad, flat stone, the Xaurib chirp and squawk. Sneak closer to observe. Well, F this. You slink quietly through the brush, eyes alert for other threats. As you near the group, you observe a party of roughly 10 Xauribs. Several are poking at grubs with long sticks, under the guidance of one of their shaman. In the center of the circle, 2 of the grubs snap at one another, egged on by the Xaurib captors. One of the Xauribs perks up, nostrils flaring, and its head twists directly towards you. It barks and chirps, pointing a claw in your direction. The small creatures produce bows and spears, which they brandish threateningly at you. They make no move to attack, however. Yes, we could kill, but I kind of want to see what happens if we don't. Because Xauribs, I don't feel they are always inherently bad, but we will see. We could, but let's be diplomacy. Is there where men know we mean you no harm? Okay. The Xauribs chitter angrily at you, thrusting their spears in your direction, as if to ward you off. Okay, sleight of hand. The Xauribs stare at you to perform a simple coin trick. They glance to one another in confusion. Well, I would be too, because she failed. Okay, I'll go. The Xauribs silently watch you back away. Once you're well away, they begin chittering amongst themselves. A few turn back to their games, but others take up watch position around the periphery of the rock. You leave the wilder behind. So, is there some... Okay, I don't know what we... I was kind of tempted to attack them, but I also wanted to see if something happens if we don't attack. Well, something happened. Absolutely nothing, because I failed. So there's that. Oh. Well, hopefully I didn't miss anything too important. Now, first things first, we'll check this. So, indeed, oh, bloody hell, wait a minute. Okay, finally. So, I think we go Pāhowane vein. Whatever, I don't know. Let's go. In we go. Well, not a huge area. Good.
My eyes are yours.
Well, please keep them in your head. I don't really want them, you know? Oh, is that a... Well, it is the stairs. Those are stairs, indeed. Oh, astute of me. Oh, right, we need to talk to Maya too. Yeah, we know there's an enemy. There's Saurips. Maybe the same Saurips we already met. Where did you come from? Where did you go? Oh, by the by, you're not Kit, so I can... Well, I will use that. Good.
Kill them all. Hey, watch out.
Up, go, move, move. Why did you stop?
Still alive.
Oh, probably because
Sharper.
my AI. Are you? Oh. Oh, they have some kind of a plague strikers. Bloody hell.
We'll be hitting the water.
Well, that's too bad.
Death to our enemies.
But it didn't help them at all for now. Quick save. Wait a minute. Well, so I'll talk to her after we clear this area completely. Sure. Padema. Okay, we want to clear the area before we release the prisoners. Okay. I see what he... Wild card. What does it do? What does a wild card do? But Plague Bearer seems to be annoying, so I'll definitely want to deal with him because he can't actually do anything to me. You and your bird deal with the wild card. He's throwing magic. And no, you don't need to sneak anymore. By the by, your AI could work. So anyone else with the AI, Yep, it should be fine. You are taking a beating there.
Can't make it dead.
And you are dead. Bloody hell. Maybe we have to change you as a ranged person until we get some kind of a armor for you. The dual wielding is not working at this time, unfortunately.
Death to our enemies.
Is everybody... Oh, bloody hell, you're dead too. Well, what is happening? Oh, bruv. Yeah, we need to rest. And yeah, we definitely change you back to ranged for now. Now. We need to rest. We definitely need to rest. Okay, fruits for everyone. Now. Exceptional hunting bow. So what kind of a bow you were using? Can we change? You are using hunting bow. Bloody hell. So we give you the exceptional hunting bow, so it's much better than what you are having now. And it's slash and pierce, so it will be multiple damages at least. Right. And if need be, you can use them. So by the by, you definitely could have these. I'll give you every bump I can find. Stone joint, I don't know if that is something I need. Is that a bump? Stun bump, yes. Because I think you have a nice explosive like Edo. Probably have to buy a few of the bombs. The annoying part is I don't recognize what is a bomb, what is not. So, oh right, okay. That is a... No, that's a potion of major recovery. Well, that seemed like a bomb, but it wasn't a bomb. So your explosives are 4, you're 5. But I think that's fine, that's fine. Smashed crates, broken chest, and various other discarded items are piled high against the wall. Tar loaf, rum. Now the rum is gone. And obsidian flake. Yeah, I don't know why I decided that it would be interesting idea to continue. Well, streaming is something I've been always tempted to do again.
I'll deal with this.
But I don't know what kind of greater reliability. 25% of misses converted to grazers with proficient weapons. That is not bad. Let's put on my inventory. But webcam has been always something I never actually. Well, it's in back of my head, yes, but never really thought about it seriously. Yeah, I'll keep that on him. Besides, he can hit stuff. 10% crit damage with weapons. I think that would be better for you. Plus 3 accuracy. I'll go with the accuracy. What do you have? Oh, you have a grants lesser lay on hands. Yeah, I'll keep that on him. So last night, when I was quite tired, my foggy brain decided, why not use webcam when streaming? Why are you so quiet? Maybe because we are too far, but that is good. Well, it's not good, obviously, but we are in a good position because they can't all attack us at the moment. Stop the AI. Now we can. Now this is a perfect place to be, actually.
You see that, Ishi?
As we can see, me and Eder holding the fort, I guess. Well, it's not working as I had hoped. Maybe you should change back to the weapons because we need to deal with that.
Absolutely not.
Off. I didn't realize.
They're picking us off.
I think I said something that this is a great place to be.
Well, that's a lot better.
Well, I was wrong. I was so wrong. Who would I want to revive? Maybe you.
A quick rest would help if you don't mind. Favor.
Now you can revive multiple.
Nope.
Come on.
That was about as useful as a
Are you actually do?
pickle.
Come on. You need to revive. Don't do anything else. Just revive, please. Now. Heal. He's already off. This is not going too well. Please kill something now. Honestly, how these
Did I do that?
we beat a red skull worm,
Get a
and
clean
these
hit.
bloody Saurips are making problems. No, don't go there just yet. We need to.
Keen eyes.
Come on. Retreat. Retreat. Off. Okay, who do I want to revive? I guess we need to try to revive you.
I hear you.
Now, please, AI, what are you doing? I want the AI off. Oh, you had the wrong AI on. Bloody hell. That probably caused me the problem there, because it goes to auto attacks only and not active. Bloody hell. That most likely caused me a problem there, unfortunately. Now, we can revive you too. And we're screwed.
Bring them down.
Maybe, just maybe. You're already... Yes, I know, thank you. We don't need to know the... Oh, yes. This is going to be so much fun. Come on, give me the character now. Maybe we can do it by myself, hopefully. Yeah, I think we can do this. Bloody hell.
With pleasure.
Now the Grub Master. Honestly, this has been a weird fight.
Please cut me loose. Don't leave me here.
Oh, dude, shut up. Key. What else? We need to rest. Superb Xaurup staff, exceptional hunting bow. I think we already have. This. Well, I guess maybe you are something. Well, you're a trader at least, so there's that. So let's rest. Because people are quite dead. Daily wages.
Well,
Greedy bastards, my crew, I mean. Now, let's see. Now the AI should be
leave me alone.
correct.
Your orders?
Yeah. Yeah, that was probably one of my problems, that I had only auto attack and I didn't realize that they were not doing everything. These guards of flesh and charred limbs have started to ripen in the tropical heat. A large decaying heart stuffed with straw has been mounted on the wall as a grisly trophy. Nice, nice. I think somebody is using hatchet, but I can't remember who. Maybe...
I'll see it done.
Well, we'll have to find out. Quarry trader. At a glance, you take this man to be one of the Huana. His face crumbles as you approach, and he sags in his bindings, murmuring repeated oaths of gratitude.
Please help me. I do not know how it is you came by this place, but please, you must save us.
We came here because of greed, you know? Greed.
Those animals ate him. My friend. I could only watch.
Come on, be honest. You took a bite. Come on. Nobody's here to actually, you know, condemning you. Just say you took a bite. He hangs his head, shuddering.
Riku, who takes his life and spares mine. Please, let me free. I cannot stay here any longer.
You know, I'm kind of peckish, and we have a nice cook who can make some decent meat. How did you end up in here?
Doesn't matter. Cut him loose and ask questions later.
Maya, who's the captain here?
We are just merchants, traders. The lizards surrounded our wagon and dragged us here. Tamao is gone, but Dima, surely she is still here?
Okay, where are we?
What? Oh, it is an old shrine to Nagati. The priests, they went to Nekataka, and now there are no guards on these roads.
Stay put for the time being.
What? Wait! You cannot mean to leave me here!
Wait. Because now I kinda am interested to go and talk to this person over here. Can I talk to him without... Yes. Standing within the cage is one woman, clad in bedraggled clothing and covered in numerous scrapes and scratches. She clutches at the bars as you approach. You, quickly. You must help us. Those things have already come to take away my companions. Oh, there wasn't actually voice acting. Who are you? I am Parema. We have supply wagon. We are traders, the three of us. Please, there is no time. How did you get here? We were traveling with the other merchants when the Xorib attacked. They cut us off from the others, dragged us here, wagon, everything. The beasts have already taken my friends from the cage. I cannot imagine what they will do. Well, I can. Do you know anything about this place? I know only that the Xoribs are led by something else. It speaks as we do, and by the sound it makes, I think it must be very large, but I have not seen it. I dealt with Eothas. I have the key right here. Then you've truly done it. Ekera, I did not think it's possible. Please, what of others? One of them made it. He's a little tied up right now. The woman mutters a quick prayer and glancing skyward. I had best fetch him. Thank you for what you have done. Our goods were taken from us, but you are welcome to what you find. I would be rid of this place and quickly. Let's see if I'm faster than her. Yeah, I am.
Please cut me loose! Ikira, you have my thanks once again.
The man drops out his chafed wrists.
They took someone else. Badima, she must still be in the cages to the southeast. These creatures must have a key somewhere. Please help her. I think I will be sick. May Nagati guide you to calm waters.
Sure. Okay. Nice. Wait. What are you doing? Lazy person. Now, there might be something over there before we go downstairs. I haven't decided yet at the date when I'm starting the stream.
Didn't work.
At the moment, I'm trying to decide whether I use my PC to play the Cyberpunk or use a capture card and use the Series X to play the Cyberpunk.
Holding my guts in here, Captain.
So I'll have to decide that first. There are...
Kill them all!
There are... although the Cyberpunk runs on my computer decent, not great, decently. So I could, of course, play and stream it straight from here. Although, using the Xbox, I would probably get more smoother run all over. So no more, not that much maybe FPS changes.
A sure thing.
But we'll see, we'll see. I'll have to test and see what I do. And of course then decide what time I would stream. Okay, let's rest. I don't know what is with these Xoribs. They are really killing my group. They really can't do anything to me because I'm pretty much invulnerable to their poison, I think. Rocks and debris have collapsed under this mechanism, rendering it inoperable. Okay, let's see something useful here. There is an empty socket in this panel, as if something were removed. Huh. Okay, so is it on the other side or this side? I don't know. but it would seem that we are not able to enter here yet, unless I missed something, which is always a possibility. But yeah, my plan is to start the streaming as soon as possible, maybe later this week or earlier next week. We'll see. I can't make promises yet because there are a few things I need to sort out. Like I said, I test the capture card and see if there's any problems with that and that sort of thing. I'm rambling, sorry. I should be more discussing about the game than what I'm probably playing in the future, but for now there's really nothing here to do. I probably have to... No, I haven't missed anything. So maybe there's something I can't spot or something I need at some point. Well, must be something I need at some point. Huh. Or maybe it's another way there. Maybe there is maybe we can go through here. Oh, that is a possibility. So let's do that. Oh, nice. We have money now. And something to sell. So, like I said in the last episode, I'll probably, well, mostly when I sail, I don't record everything that I do. Well, basically sailing. Rest I will record, of course. So if I see something that I'll try to attack, I'll show it to you guys. If I land, I will show it to you guys. I'll take a little hops here and there. But if it's just moving from A to B, then probably nothing. You're cutting your way through the dense hilly jungles to the west of Neketaka when you stumble upon a small campsite. At first, it merely appears abandoned. The two tents present have collapsed, but then you see the bodies. Two corpses, torn apart and mostly eaten, sprawl across the dark earth. Let's search the area. Yeah, definitely. The campsite has been thoroughly destroyed. The tents lie crushed as if under some great food. A kettle rests on its side, very nearly caved in, and the fire has been stomped out. The bodies, what's left of them, bear the tattered remnants of the robes and holy symbols of the Dawn Star. The trees to the south hunch bent aside as if whatever caused this carnage came from and left by that direction. Search for the presence of the spirits. You focus your watcher abilities, opening yourself to the presence of any lingering essence. A vision tugs at you, dragging you forward like the rushing current of a flooded river. You see the creature, nigh twice the height of a human, standing among the ruins of your campsite, eating the corpses of your fellows. Vines and moss hang from the amorphous back bark-covered fall. Oh, bloody hell, the lurkers, they were pain on my butt in the first one. Waves of anger and fear wash over you. Anger and fear, but also faith in Eothas return. And, with prayers on your lips, you fire arrows from your enchanted bow, each as cold as sleet. You hear a rushing sound to your right and turn to face it. Clever girl. The vision ends abruptly. Search salvage. A few hides, antlers, and other trophies lie around the camp. Maya thumbs her chin, nodding. Oh, resourcefulness. Okay, fine. Fang, antler, pelt. A small chest buried in the collapsed tent contains variety of fresh foods. Sugar, milk, milk, berries, water, egg, pork, and fresh fruit. Now let's examine the tracks. Eder, sniff it out. You recognize the large, uneven, rounded tracks as those of a lurker, a massive conglomeration of carnivorous plants. You also know the wide groove down the center of the tracks. It seems the lurkers were dragging something heavy behind them when they left. Want to put that lamp of yours to use, Shotty? Rest now, my brethren. I promise I will safeguard your journey. Head bowed, Xoti sways her lantern for a long while in harvest, providing ample time for the missionary souls to accept the pool of the light. I will burn the bodies. You collect and wrap the remains, then gather tinder and kindling to build a small bonfire. As the bodies burn, you try not to breathe too deeply of the smoke from the smoldering ashes. Huh? Pro Eothas? Okay, fine, they both like it, I guess. 1 hour passed. Glad that somebody is watching over them, even if it isn't necessarily Eothas. Appreciate you doing this, Eden nods at you. Oh. Thanks. And the cycle continues. Though the body is thusly shocked, the soul will find its way to a new beginning. Xoti bows her head. Okay. Do I need to search the area? I think it's different colors, so I've already done that. So follow the tracks. The creatures seems to have put no effort into hiding their tracks, and you easily follow them deeper into the jungle. The path enters a clearing, and you almost walk into it without recognizing the danger. From the edge of the foliage, you see numerous lurkers among the few bulbous dank spores. The primordials remain almost entirely still, seemingly no more threatening than the trees that surround them. Conjure a magical decoy as a distraction. Yes, spiritual ally. Chanting quietly, Xoti performs a complex rite and summons something that at the far edge of the clearing. It crashes loudly through the thick growth. The lurkers slowly shift and stomp away after sound. The spores, however, remain. Okay, that's okay. We'll deal with the spores first. Because that's what we do. Oh, you were using your... No, you're not using the bow now.
I do that? All thick Worthen Wall.
No, you are. Okay. Little overkill there, but I'll take it.
No hurt yet. No prisoners.
Are we done? Oh, what is... Oh, you're an enemy now. Bloody hell. Sorry, bird. You were confused, and I totally forgot we need to talk to my... Frostseeker, Warbow, two-handed. Yes, I think you were using a warbow. Ah, okay. Now it's... Sorry. I don't know what I was thinking. Charmed dog. Trixie! Nice. Plus 25 stride. Nice. Oh, sorry. I hit the microphone there. Hopefully it didn't register. Now, Maya, let's talk to you.
I can tell that something's on your mind, and I owe you an explanation.
Sure. Maya nods, tipping up her chin and steeling herself.
Twaha is eccentric. I know. Even in the Navy, I never knew what to make of her. You might be asking yourself why one of the tribals would be stalking her, and if that has anything to do with our little mission.
Mission. Interesting choice of words. Nodding Maya's eyes.
Atsura is doing important work in the Deadfire. He's bringing peace, order, bounty. Not everyone sees it that way, so he has to keep his intentions quiet.
Of course, yes.
I know the secrecy doesn't look good.
Nope.
But I can promise you that this is for a better Deadfire.
They always say that, yes. It's always better for Deadfire. Is there anything else you're not telling me?
Yes, of course there is, and plenty else besides. You think Atsura tells me everything?
No. Shotty puffs out a heated breath. Skullduggery, okay.
Whatever he has planned for the Deadfire, I'm only a small part of it. But I still need to protect my part.
Are you both spies? Of course they are. Her stalker wasn't just some creep or thief, was he?
Probably not. Leave it to the Pāhowane to distrust a lone Rauatayan who knows her business. Doesn't surprise me that they'd want to keep an eye on outsider business, or get in the way of it.
Are you both spies? Well, we might as well ask.
If I pass information from one place to the next, does that make me a spy?
It might be. Anyways.
I suppose it depends on what side of the fence you're on.
Yes, semantics. That's all. For now.
You have every reason to be suspicious. Just trust me that this is all for the best. I wouldn't lie about that.
Well, you probably might not be lying, although you could be. But maybe if your superiors are lying to you, have you thought about that? Let's be off. Anywho, still Balian or that group is what I'm gonna choose. That was a weird noise. Oh, group.
Dim in the lantern.
So, can we see the forest lurkers around here, or are they somewhere else? I guess they are somewhere else. But we might as well still check the area if there's... I don't know. Can you maybe find something hidden here? I don't know. No idea. Oh. That's it then. Fine. But I guess this was the most important... What? What does it do? 4 to 7 damage, but what's the point? Fires multiple projectiles at slightly reduced damage. Ah. It is damn valuable, so we might try. Okay, I'm interested to see how this works. It is a low on damage, of course, but what was the recovery time on this? Well, these are pretty much the same. Penetration bit better. Both are warbows. This is more expensive and this is not even a magical. Although this is a superb, of course. Exceptional. It's a bit finicky where you have to take the... You can't just take it here, so you have to... Yeah. Damage as freeze. Freeze and slash damage AoE at target location scoring crit. Well, let's see how that goes. It should be interesting. Wait, why is this... Oh, because we couldn't enter the area. I'll go get something to drink, and I also probably check if we missed something. So, I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. So, apparently, fortunately, I avoided spoilers, but it is connected to some kind of quest that is later in the game, so yeah, we are not getting there at the moment. Which means that we are finally taking off with the ship, with our new ship. Now, do I need... I'm kind of tempted... Oh, wait, bloody hell. Yeah. I wish the shipwright would have been in the quick selection, but it isn't. Don't tell me we came from the east. No, fortunately not. So, what are we missing? We could get a cannoneer. We could get a cannoneer. Maybe. Come on. Run. Run. Please run. I'll have to check how much, if there is a cannoneer and how much it costs. I think it wasn't that expensive. No, that's a dock worker. That's a dock worker. Wait. Yes, where's the... Where the hell did he go? Honestly? Why are you hiding there, you bastard?
Business comes and goes like... Oh, come take a look.
He's hiding from me, obviously. Novice Cannoneer. That would be better than Seasoned Cannoneer. Yeah, you're hired. Novice. Okay. You go there. So we have Novice, Expert Novice, Seasoned, and Novice. Maybe I want you to control these. So we have one expert on the Iron Thunderer and one Seasoned on these Durwood and Hognoses. So maybe that helps us a little bit there. So, off we go then. I could buy probably some upgrades for the ship, but honestly I kind of want to save my money at this time. Because wages and whatnot. So I'm showing my plan, how I'm gonna do this. I'll probably try to map as much as I can. So I'll probably aim here, then map this out and start cleaving the areas. There is a Oathbinder Sanctum there. Can I see it on the world map? Okay, it's not too far, so we could go there and check that. Well, let's... Oh. Yeah, you can actually press long. That was my... Nope. You are... What are you? Tequila. Tequila, Valiant Trading Company. Voyager. So what kind of an island this is? Quite big island. We might as well clear it then, because we're here. Or at least check around. Old battleground. Okay, Sanctum first. After hours spent wandering through the desert, you stumble into a lush oasis nested against the base of a massive pyramid. You search for an entrance and finally spy one at the very top of a long staircase. Ascend the pyramid. It's a tough climb, but that doesn't stop you. Drenched in sweat, you finally enter the welcome shade of the room at the top of the pyramid. I guess we enter there now. So it's Oswald inside Oathbinder Sanctum. Okay, so let's do it. We should be able to do it. Well, we are able to do it. I hope. I shouldn't be too cocky because we really get our butts kicked by the Xaurips. This fractured relief portrays the broken crown symbol of Voidica.
Sometimes Eothas likes to keep the candles burning in his church when no one's around. But that ain't Eothas.
Oh, that's the explanation why the candles are burning constantly. Nice. And the eyes of this statue seem to follow you wherever you walk. Blessed incense. Azata Nui shell. Okay. That's it. Down we go. We just climbed the pyramid and now we're going down. I see something over there. What kind of not a huge area. Which spirits, of course. Dead people.
You hear that? Whispers in the darkness. Whispers from the grave.
Ishi, you're shivering. Stay close, boy.
Well, honestly, I don't need to hear anything because the spirit is standing right over there. Okay, let's go and meet the spirit. Let's do it like so. You guys, because this is quite tight.
Leave it to me.
Where was the... There it is, yeah. Hello, spirit. The translucent visage of an Orlan glows before you. At your approach, it shimmers. You are swallowed by a tide of bewilderment, rich for the soul. As your mind strains toward the confused soul, the presence of other spirits begin to prick at the edge of your awareness. You sense their rage is directed not only at the bright soul, but at your intrusion. A rush of grisly images flash before you, sadistic murders, violent torture, and worse. A din of spiteful whispers assaults your mind as the depraved souls relive their gruesome crimes. They take lead the terror of their victims. The confusion of the bright soul lessens. Emboldened by your presence, it shines with a steady azure glow. The whispering souls retreat to their shadows. Your mind is clear. You extend your perceptions to the bright soul, and it reaches out to you in turn. The world slips away. You wake with a start. Unable to breathe. Someone covers your mouth with their hand, their grip so tight you can taste the salt in their sweat. You are hauled from your bed by two. No, three dark figures. They drag you screaming down the stairs and toss you into the road. Wait. How do you scream because your mouth was covered? Or are they screaming? Who knows? You stumble to your feet only to be painfully thrown back down. Taut ropes bite into the flesh of your wrists. Murderer, accuses one. Betrayer, shouts another. Your neighbors watched from their windows, mouth agape. None of them come to help. They turn away as you scream their names. You feel a jolt on the back of your head, and darkness envelops you. When you come to, your knees ache against cold sandstone. You betrayed nothing, killed no one. Confusion and pain swirl in each panicked plea. Hardened eyes stare back at you through slits in an expressionless mask. You find no reprieve in them. Words are spoken but lost within the rhythmic pounding in your head. This can't be happening. The masked figure demands justice. A sword swings, and you feel the hot bite of steel against your neck. Oblivion rolls over you like a tide. Abruptly, you find yourself back in the ruin. The confused spirit pleads to you without words, its shimmering glow almost childlike. Well, at least the executioner was good in his craft, so it was one hit, one swift strike. There are stories of executioners that, miss and need more than one hit. Sometimes by mistake, sometimes they actually do it on purpose. Did, I guess. You were executed for a crime you didn't commit. It wasn't your fault. We all die. At least it was quick. I'll avenge you. Tell me where I can find your murderers. Come, it's time to leave this world behind. Well, I'll say you were executed for a crime you didn't commit. It wasn't your fault.
If you've seen what you need to see, Watcher, I'd like to fulfill my duty and reap this soul. Will you allow it?
Shotty raises her lantern, eager to light. I'll deal with this myself.
I have a call fallen, Watcher. You can't keep me from...
I'm the Watcher. Xoti bites her lip, but to cut the cone blade off with a sigh, she sets her lantern aside. The soul flickers briefly. You feel it loosening its grip on this place as it attaches itself to you. Its glow extinguished, the chamber is plunged into darkness. Jealous whispers return with renewed malice. The guilt of the damned bears down upon you, an unholy chill that sinks deep into your bones, your very marrow running cold as ice. Cruel. But you sense something else. Fear. Respect. The guild spirits waver and hesitate, sensing one of their own. I am not like you. I could go with aggressive, but I'll go with the crew. Cover before me, you wretches. Reluctantly, the whispers fade in the darkness. The unnatural chill abates.
What's got into you?
Xoti, if you cross me now, however, I shall do horrible things that even those shades couldn't imagine. It's my ship, my decision. You can wave your lantern at sometimes, but not all the time. The statue decorating this small shrine has been dusted and polished to shine. This door is stuck fast. Okay. Rumble in the jungle. So, we are going even lower. Maybe that is a place where we come out after we have done. I'm kind of curious. What's the reputation? How are we doing? You hate me. You still like me. You are neutral. You like me. You are neutral. Oh, was Seraphim the one who was using the hatchet? And you like me at the moment. Great. Royal Deadfire Company, we are okay. Trading Company, bit better. Okay. Can I see... Okay, this is weird. Is there a... So you like Seraphim and Xoti? Well, Xoti likes... Yeah. You are doing well. Neutral. Yeah, so far so good, okay. So I'm interested.
Well,
Is it... I don't know because it actually tracks the...
I'll see it done.
Oh, sorry. Bloody note. Dangerous creatures have made this sacred place their home. If it is Woodica's will that they remain, it is not our place to disturb them. Further, remember that we are not here as looters. Anyone caught thieving will meet the Strangler's justice. Let Goodwina's death be an example to you all. Inquisitor Leofwyn. Yeah, working now. So... They have a cave beetle. So what is interesting is because they have those feelings between each other. If they hate each other, would that cause a problem
With a death wish.
in a group or something like that? Oh bloody hell! There's a...
Should I do that?
Oh, it's only beetles now, not spiders. Am I? Nice. Flanked and blinded. That is a definitely nice skill. Bloody hell. Apparently we are crushing so many animals at this time that we still have those slowing down here and there. Okay, we're gonna take that off. I didn't... Was it in the... No, it wasn't in the interface. It was in the camera. There's the person, probably. Flail, like... nothing.
As you wish.
Well, that was fast. Obsidian flake, more dead bodies. Really nothing worthwhile. But something I can sell and make. Deserted cat. Nobody deserts a cat and survives. Well, I guess they survived. Well, they didn't. They didn't. Probably their cat. You feel the soft breeze blowing through the crack in the stones above.
Leave it to me.
Peter? What are you doing here, Peter? Plus 5 damage from area of effect attacks grants, but okay. So the creature cleaver is something that where you can mix. Basically, if I would want to have this Peter appearance and have it, this skill reduces recover penalty. So if I understood correctly, I will put these both creatures in the creature cleaver. Then I can combine creature with the different skill sets. So I could take Peter's icon, Peter's appearance, and combine it with the reduce recovery penalty for armor. Basically, you can have the animal you want with the skills you want. If you don't like, say, appearance of Cosmo and you want that +1 constitution and you like Ikis, then you basically put it on it. But again, I'm not gonna use that. It's nice to have, but it's nothing.
Hey, watch out.
Yes, yes. Okay, this is the problematic. We kind of want to deal with these big spores fast.
Kill them all.
Honestly, yeah. Oh, rest of you can attack. I totally forgot.
Did I do that?
Feel pain.
Lavaru, be on sync.
Bring them down.
Nice. Compared to First Pillars of Eternity, I do have to say the AI is better. Of course, it has its problems, but especially because spells
I'll take care of it.
you can use multiple times, so you don't have to rest. I kind of like that change. I do like it. So that makes a lot more useful, because you don't have to always rest and you don't have to worry that is this the right time to use the spells or these spells, or should I save them for something else. So that's nice. So the AI definitely works nicely in that situation. And with these fights when the enemies are more masses that you just need to go through, makes things much easier. The Crush of Time has significantly weakened this section of wall. You feel a slight breeze coming through the cracks between the stone. You suspect that the wall will come right down with a little bit force. Let's use the force. Because why not? Really? Damn it. That... bloody hell. Okay, use the pry bar. Keep pulling. You managed to pull them all down, but it collapses right on top of you. Bloody hell, I'm unlucky. So now I have, what? Wrench, soldier, and major injury. I need to sleep. Yes, I'm injured. I'm unlucky bastard. Okay, let's rest. Not my day at all. Ah. Oh, okay. Well, I was kind of hoping something else, but I'm guessing those can be used for upgrading stuff, which I probably have to do at some point. Yeah, but I don't have the money. The money is the problem at the moment. And also, I don't know if these are the weapons I'm gonna use, so unless, of course, the money and upgrading stuff is something that you get so much that you don't really have to worry what you do with the upgrades, maybe. Oathbinder's Sanctum, 4th floor. Right. Okay, there's nothing here. Lever. Dead body. Stating the obvious. Trash. Oh. Okay.
Death is the true atonement.
And this is quite dark area. But we should survive.
Kill them all.
Indeed. Saurip. Saurip chitters angrily at you. Oh, okay, okay.
We're not alone.
We're not, yes. Whoa, so many stunned. Also good. And die. Well, these went easily. Compared to other Xaurips in the 2-skull level dungeon. What is... Oh, Thief's Putty. I somehow thought sausages. Maybe because I'm hungry. I'm thinking sausages.
If that's a baby Zorip, his mama must be half as tall as this whole building.
Wait, what? Sky Dragon Worm. Plus 10% damage with ranged weapons. Ooh. Ah. I don't know. Well. Let's try this for a while. Little change. Oh, that was a stiletto. So we have 2 flyers here. Find stuff, find to sell. So our eagle doesn't feel so lonely. Wait, I can't see anything. Honestly. Hopefully you guys can see something, because it is quite dark. Although I guess that is the idea. Well. What a surprise. There will be more traps, I would assume. Yeah. Okay. Yes.
What are we here?
I don't know. A trap. So... Stop itching my nose. So this goes here and that goes there. Okay, let's check how far this Nice.
Leave it to me.
Yeah, I can't really see except those blue thingies. Oh, that was Onyx. I somehow thought it would be a... I always... When I'm glancing it over, I think it's
No prisoners.
armor, but I was wrong. Wait, where's my character? Oh, okay, I was there. Nice.
I'll see it done.
Guessing by the thick layer of dust on these stone slabs, they haven't been used recently. Well, I don't think we needed the dust for that. Okay. The water roils with the teeming of countless tiny maggots. Oh, yes. I don't think you can see it. You can barely see some movement there, but it's bloody dark in here. Oh.
By decree of the Queen that was, and the will of the Steel Garrote, you will meet justice. Kneel, Oswald, and be tried for your crimes.
Wait! I can pay you. I can make you all rich. Just let me go.
Are you
Your
drunk?
bribes fall on deaf ears.
Would you say
Oathbreaker.
this is gonna
we
be a
seek
trial
only
by
to exact
fire?
Wodaka's justice.
Huh? What? But I didn't do anything.
You stand.
You stand before this court, accused of witchcraft and heresy. How do you plead? As you enter the large chamber at the bottom of the pyramid, you notice a sizable group of well-armed people dressed in the raiments of the Steel Garrote. In the center of the group kneels a man bound at the wrist. He looks around wildly. His eyes widen when they fall on you. Honestly, why do I care about this guy? If he has money, maybe I can save him, but I don't know. We'll see. Before the kneeling man towers an imposing woman, her face obscured by the severe lines of Wodican mask.
You intrude on the deliberations of the Court of Wodaka, outsider. Choose your next actions carefully, lest the Queen that was turn her gaze to you as well.
Well, Inquisitor, I'm in good terms with Wodaka, so your threats are idle. The man on the floor is an elderly elf clad in a dirty clothes, his face contorted in expression of a cornered animal.
Oh, thank the gods, please. Get me out of here. They're mad. They're all mad.
You really think I'm here to save you, do you? I haven't decided yet.
They mean to put me on trial for oath-breaking of all things. They say I betrayed the Idiran Empire, but I haven't been back there in over 100 years.
Because honestly, I didn't like the Inquisitor's attitude, so I don't know yet.
Be silent, or I will make you so.
The Inquisitor snarls at Oswald.
State your purpose now, or die with him.
She turns her steely gaze on you. Through the slits in her mask, you can just see the glint of her eyes. Do you condemn the innocent out of spite or mere incompetence? Ooh, tempting. Oh, I'm just here to the show. Go ahead and kill him. That would be cruel. Tempting too. This man shared a large debt I'm here to collect. Cross your arms and scowl. Let him go or face my wrath. Honestly, I don't really care about the dude, so... Oh, I'm just here for the show. Go ahead and kill him.
What?
Indeed.
Trespassing upon these sacred hearings is an offense punishable by death. Of this crime, you are guilty.
Do I really need to kill all of you now?
You shall meet your end here, in the holy court of Wodaka, as will he. I pray your soul learns from your mistakes on its next turn about the wheel.
Let's see how your soul fares. This should be interesting. What kind of I'll try to get to the Inquisitor.
Of course.
Actually, let's do the Neophyte first. Oh, by the by, I kind of want to change the swords.
Right on target.
Okay, who's alive there? Is that the sword that's laughing? I think it is. That's it? Seriously, that's it? I'll take it, of course, but either customs. Well, they had a choice. Yeah, you know.
Leave it to me.
This statue of Boudica extends so far below you that you can't see its feet. Well, small statue. Oswald, I'm gonna kill you too, because why not?
I owe you a debt too large to repay, stranger.
He wrings his hands and gives you a shaky smile.
How did you ever find me all the way out here? Did Inalis send you?
Shrug with stoic.
Whether by providence or chance, I thank the gods you found me when you did. Those steel garrote zealots have been after me for decades. Good riddance.
You owe Khan some money, fork it over.
Ah, yes. Yes, indeed.
His attention is suddenly diverted by an apparently fascinating stain on the hem of his robe. You're broke, aren't you?
Yes. Unfortunate business mishap. You know how it is, I'm sure.
Hunting a god doesn't cost much beyond time and sweat. Want to take over for us?
He titters nervously and twists the hem of his robe in his hands, unwilling to meet your eye. Let's go with intimidate. Don't make me grab you by the ankles and shake.
Shake?
Yes, thank you.
If you like, you'll find naught but some lint and a mouldering old handkerchief. Well, and this old ring. It's the last possession of any value I own. Here, take it. For your trouble.
Drunkard's regret. Immune to hangovers from alcohol if worn while drinking. 50 coppers. That really doesn't cover it. He presses a simple length of string twisted into makeshift ring into a palm and nods a small frown tucking at the corner of his lip.
You have a ship, don't you? Of course you do. How else would you have gotten to this benighted island?
Oh, you want a free voyage then? He shifts the way from food to food, restless and unsettled.
Let me join your crew.
Why did the Inquisitor have you on trial exactly?
After what you did for me, well, I suppose you have the right to hear the truth of things. The whole truth, rather.
Oswald clears his throat with a theatrical flair. Just a short story, mate.
You'll remember that the Deerwood was once a colony of Adir, yes? Well, I was one of the first colonists to set foot on that benighted continent. When it became evident the Deerwood intended to revolt, I took their side in the War of Defiance against the country of my birth. I'm sure you'll be astounded to learn the powers that be in Adir didn't much like that. The Steel Garrot's been after me for my grave transgression ever since.
I should have let those cultists kill you.
The Verkoning was bleeding the colony dry of artifacts and resources. We were right to oppose his rule.
Though his words are fiery, Oswald flinches away from you, clearly frightened. Ooh, Erda turns away in disgust. Glare silently. No, I don't care about what he did in that time. I'm just because I'm losing money. Glare silently.
I did what was right, and I have no regrets.
What could you offer me as a member of my crew?
It's no secret I'm an old man. Now, I might not be able to hoist a mainsail any longer, but I've picked up a thing or two about navigation in my decades of traveling.
He bounces back on his heels, every word coming faster than the last. The problem is I might need...
I don't care much for coin, I can tell you that. An extra ration of rum here and there and I'll be perfectly contented.
Yeah, I have some space, so I might need spare crew members if somebody gets wounded. Bloody hell. I suppose.
Thank you, my friend. I owe you a debt twice over.
You owe your life to me. He gives you a toothy grin and stand a hand's breadth taller, because I kind of wanted to kill you and you were supposed to die, but the bastard cultists decided that they were, oh no, you intruded here, we're gonna kill you. Off. Well, hopefully there's... Oh no, this is just a book. Bloody hell. Okay. I guess we can leave, and I'm fairly certain we already know where this will lead. Stairs up. Okay. Then there's the one place we can go and check on this island, and then we'll start sailing again. Hopefully we can unlock the map a little bit more before we do something else. Anyways, now the old battleground. Oh, no. We need water. So, the site of recent battle spreads before you. The bodies of the routed foes still lie where they fell, though most have been picked clean by scavenging beasts. So, let's search the location. Fine leather armor. Scroll of winter wind. Scale armor. Fine hatchet. Azotha cell string. And that's it. Are we done now? Yes. So back to the ship it is. Now. So I'll start going these areas and see what I can see. So I'll be right back. Okay, you hear a knock at the door to your quarters. Are you saying there's gonna be a mutiny? Quick series of knocks rap against your door. Baldur stands at the portal, a clamor growing on the deck beyond. Pardon me, Captain, but we have a problem. Of course we do. Nia strangled Irena below decks. We were going to throw the effigy lover overboard, but it's your ship. Or the mad shouts from the deck. Also, we thought you might have a better punishment in mind. What? On deck, you see Nia, bowed and gagged. Irena lies against the bulwark. A couple of crew members crouch nearby, tears in their eyes as they lay shroud over the corpse. Tell me what happened. Nia's been going on all month about how much coin Irena owed. Now Irena wakes up strangled, and lo and behold, a fat purse is under Nia's pillow. Nia struggles against the ropes as the other sailors cheer. I'll search for Irena's soul. You reach out with your senses, searching for any remnant of essence Irena may have left behind. You find nothing. The victim has moved on. Did anyone see this happen? The sailors exchange glances. Anyone? Baldur asked. You heard the captain. Did anyone see this murder occur? Of course nobody saw it. Hermione wipes her nose. We were on duty or asleep just like any other time. Is there any proof that Nia committed this murder? Emeni stabs a pointed finger at the pound and gagged Nia. We have all the proof we need, Captain. Just say the word and we'll take care of this. That would be rational. Keelhaul. The sailors exchange smiles. By Vodka, or the man says, I told you the captain would know how to handle this. Keelhaul, you said, Emeni grins. Seems you heard me just fine. Emeni laughs before slapping Ora the Mad on the back. Get the rope and throw that murderer overboard. We'll see what the sea has to make of this crime. The hands push the struggling Nia to the bow, where one end of rope is tied to her feet and the other to an anchor. She screams through her gag as Emeni shows her on overboard. The rope runs free until a knot clogs the winch, leaving Nia to be dragged somewhere under the hull, where beds of barnacles grow. A froth of flesh and blood starts to bubble and twist in the stern's wake. You tell the crew that the murderer is dead and to cut the rope. Moral gain 15. Nice. Yeah, actually, Murkwater Lagoon. So we are here and we're not doing that. So I'll continue checking around. What was that? Rafik the Red Beard. So, quick save. Would this mean I can buy soup? No, it's just, you know, yeah, we're not going there just yet. So I'll continue mapping out. I'll see you soon. Okay, another knock. There is an island where I probably land and check some things which we can do, but let's see the knock. The tension aboard your ship has thickened, glowing like humidity, the constant undercurrent of muttering, not unlike the songs of the crickets. On occasion, it rises to a volume difficult to ignore. When you answer the knock at your cabin door, you find Eld Engrim wiping away sweat with stained and tattered rag. Captain, there's a problem that needs your attention. What kind of a problem? A few of the crew are getting into a row with a big bee. Big bee? Eld Engrim goes into with Bertha. I don't know what it's about, but if he keeps up, I'm worried the brute will sink the ship. Exit to the deck. Eld Engrim follows you out to the deck, where the cool breeze of the water immediately chills your exposed skin. A crowd of shouting sailors have gathered toward the bow, and you proceed towards them. You're not sure where Bertha found the massive knotted post she swings back and forth to keep the angry crew distant, but each arc of it threatens to take out sail, the rails, or some other important part of your ship. Kyoru red-handed and Emeni knives in hand shout slurs at the ogre. Frowning, Eld Engrim looks to you. Orders. Okay, grab the crew's attention. All of you listen here. All eyes turn to you. Yes, Captain, Kyoru red-handed said. So. If you don't get back to your goddamn stations, I'm going to strip your skin for sails. Eld Engrim strikes the baton against the mast. You heard the captain. Get back to your station. The crew breaks apart, glancing to one another while avoiding your gaze. You avert the crisis for the moment. Okay. Yeah, I'm not gonna pause at the moment. We have this little island here. We might go. Yeah, let's check that. Then we have a bigger island where we can go. You are who? Principi Ser Patra? No, you're not attacking me. Okay. So basically, yes. No, stop. So there are some areas we can fight and check here, same as here. So that's my plan for now. Valian Mill, such as a... Ah. Do I really need food? Probably not. By the by, I think I should have more water. Oh, am I running out of water? Wait. I thought I had water. Keith meat. Yes, I do have water. Wait. No, sorry. Wrong slot. And tar loaf, you can go there. Maybe ale. No, that will go there. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Medical supplies, even better. Burial site. We are searching. Searching. Pyrite. Agate. And that's it. Well, that's boring. Of course, we have the ruined tower. We will check that. A narrow wooden tower rises high above you. Above the door at its base hangs guard and being the mural of Amira. And okay, we know that already. Search location. Scroll of Fanfare Flames. Okay. I might skip these in the future. Basically, what are just, you know, clicking the scouting and see if we can find something. So I might leave that out, because unless I find something, then I'll show it to you guys. Something interesting. But it would seem that so far there's nothing there. But while we are on these islands, we of course can do something else too. Come on. No, get on the island. Thank you. False Mouth Forest. We can try luck there. We can also try that if we want to. So basically, I'll try all of these places. Let's see how it goes. Probably horribly. Oh, sorry, it was here. You smell them before you see them. Yeah, there. Laguefed corpses litter the area. Some are burned beyond recognition, while others have been crushed so badly they're little more than a greasy smear at the ground. Search the area. Area. You catch a flash of movement in your peripheral vision. You realize a large party of Laguefed lie in wait for you in the surrounding jungle. No doubt they seek revenge for their fallen friends. The Laguefed let your ululating cry and charge towards you. Well, those are nasty creatures, so we will see how it goes. And they do look nasty. Oh, bloody hell, they are all mages, aren't they?
Bring them down.
Well, maybe we'll survive. Oh, by the by, you're not Keith, so I'll use a proper sword. Nice. So, by the by, how's my sword level? No, this. I still need more. But, leveling up, people. Be right back. Okay, so I took a reviving command. Basically, upgrades and grants fit inspiration in addition to strong. So, characters have +5 constitution. Then as a weapon skill, I took a flail. It doesn't really matter what I take. Mechanics 6 and intimidate 11. So, both got the points. Now, Eder. I'll be right back. Okay, with Eder, I took a refreshing defense. Basically, it upgrades vigorous defense, and each time the fighter takes damage, the duration extends. So, that's nice. Morning Star skill, body blows because he's been using Morningstar at times. 1 point in athletics, 1 point in survival. Who's next? Well, that's it. Okay. So we are done, I guess.
As you wish.
I guess there won't be any... I don't know. Would there be any hidden stuff on these areas? I don't really know. Maybe there are not. Maybe there isn't, I mean. Okay. That dropped to 1. That dropped to 2. And that's 1. Okay. Yeah, we are gonna clean this island completely. Why not? I'll have to go at some point, sell stuff, and buy food and whatnot, but I'll do that off camera. Several Lacquet corpses lie strewn again across the entrance to the ruins in broken, boneless heaps. The blood dashed on the ground is bright red. Still fresh, they must have died recently. Excuse me. Ruins of Amira's Roost. Oh, sorry. Why didn't... Oh, did you level up now? Because we got experience from this. Okay, we will do it right. So, what I've been doing... Well, let's give you stealth and bluff. And as for skills... you were a ranger. We could go... Wait, what is this? Play dead? Probably not. Shortens the duration of beneficial effects on target. Tempting. Calls the ranger animal companion to the side, granting the companion the nimble inspiration and causing them to move back to the ranger. I don't know. Animal companion gains resistance against intellect and perception afflictions. Honestly, I don't know what to take. We could Vengeful Revival. Yeah, I'll go with that. Let's go with the needle. Rapier, I mean. So you saw what I did. Can't see. These wines form the vanguard of the jungle effort to reclaim this temple. Nice. Hello there, Imp.
I can scarcely believe it.
Goodbye, Imp. Thank you.
I'll see you.
We got...
Oh.
You're here to take the Book of Storms from me. I know it.
Who? The woman's hair is a mess, her clothes ragged, her face is haggard with exhaustion. Who the hell are you?
You can't have it. It's mine. Mine!
She glares at you with a narrowed, untrusting eyes and gritted teeth. Ah, Arcana. Book of Storms is a myth. Only fool would seek it.
Arkhamir didn't believe it was real either. He told me I was mad. But I have proof. I'll show him.
You're already enemy.
I won't let you steal it from me. It's mine. I found it.
She turns to her minions and gestures wildly at you.
Kill the intruders.
Oh. Horse. Change weapon to the... Yeah. So where are you? Okay, you are there. So you are construct. Where's Well, let's see how this goes.
Don't just stand there. Protect me.
Come on. Did you die already? Yes, you can. And Void's here. I'm gonna change my weapons now.
Bring them down.
So far so good, but I probably need to heal.
Might as well be hitting the water.
So okay.
Kill them all.
Well.
Happens to everyone.
Oh bloody hell! I think we will win this.
Over there, still alive. I need something sharper.
Yeah.
To our enemies.
Keep hitting. I'm fairly certain we can beat this.
No prisoners.
Your orders?
Wait, where are you?
Death to our enemies. Bring them down.
Well, he'll take a little beating there. But I'm fairly certain we win. Yes, we win. Yeah. Nothing. I'm guessing you have a exceptional rod, Book of Storms. Huh. Well, color me surprised. She really had a Book of Storms. Unfortunately, it didn't help her. Amira's wing. That is a rod. Very nice rod. Nice. River Reed. You leveled up. We might as well do it like so. So, what do I want? Let's go with Pillar of Holy Fire and oh, you're using hatchet. Okay, that's nice. That's nice. We can give the hatchet to you if I want to. Maybe mace. Just in case we need a bashing for you. But I
Be the order.
think that is fine. The water dripping down from above, there's like a cold stone and moss. And bird statue. Did I take everything? I think I did. Let's rest. Yeah. Thank you. Exceptional scepter. Okay, that's it. And now I'm off. Well, that was a nice little dungeon and battle. Island name. Well, this is not easy. This could be island name. I think I had an idea, but I forgot. Bloody hell. He will hate me after this. Okay. Koro River Delta. What's there then? The deep river that flows down from the island's central mountains meet the sea here, expanding into a broad delta. The azure water spreads to the east, remarkably calm and quiet. Gulls hang on the air above the shallows, intermittently diving in pursuit of food. That's what the seagulls do. A weathered skiff rests on the shore, and galleon sets an anchor mile or so off the coast. Fresh footprints in the sand lead inland along the side of the river. Follow the footprints. You follow the path inland. Unlike the sea, the river's waters churn on their way down from the hills. On the far side of the water stands the crumbled ruins of an ancient tower. A huge lake, the river's source, spreads before you, ringed almost entirely by walls of sheer rock. It is fed by towering waterfalls that cascade down the island's rocky promontories. Near the shore, you see a group of kith, along with an ogre and imp, in freebooter dress. Hide in the underground. We fade. A hider by the rock, squeals the imp, pointing you at it. I saw it first. You duck behind the rock, kicking the stone on your way. It bounces down the hill, and the pirates look up at you. One of the kith, sharply dressed young man, steps forward, his hand hovering near the grip of his blade. Okay. So we are drawing down. The pirate bows low at the waist, his left hand fanning out the tail of his fine Valian coat. His right hand, however, remains near the grip of his weapon. He straightens, his dark eyes holding yours.
What a pleasant surprise. A man of style and grace. Here of all places.
She could style, she could grace. She smiles at the young gentleman, though it falls far short of her eyes. He reflects the expression almost perfectly.
One only ever meets a person once, Stella. What kind of principal would I be if I didn't make it count?
He returns his attention to you.
I'm not one to start a fray I don't have to, bon amico, but I'm very curious as to just what in the name of WoW you're doing here.
I could go with the Principe Ser Patrena. Well, let's go. I take it you don't know who I am.
Merla, you're that watcher from the Reach, aren't you? The one making good with the Principe.
Yes, that was it.
Still, the question requires asking and answering alike. Why are you here?
That's a nice box you got there. What's in it?
Look, I assure you that you want absolutely no part in what's in this box. The god's damned blade has a curse on it. It's made an absolute mess of our ship, ruined 2 of my coats. I wouldn't wish it on my worst enemy. Well, perhaps on my worst enemy.
He chuckles, brushing a knuckle across his chin.
And some of my more boorish friends. That might provide an evening's amusement.
So, curse. What kind of a curse?
The details, I assure you, amico, are not fit for polite company. They're really quite descant. Foul.
I could go with the passionate, but I'm not. So, let's go. If you don't hunt over the damn dogs, I'm going to cut a lot of you.
Fine. Since you've made friends among the Principe.
Thank you.
Here, for the chest. I hope you own an extensive wardrobe.
Okay, what the hell do you have here then? Puke Stabber, superb. Accuracy, mean drunk. Puke Stabber stokes the fire in the wielder's belly, infusing their mind and body with a drunken rage. Increase melee attack speed and melee damage while under the effects of alcohol. Would this work combined with the not getting hangover. Ah, epic hangover. Maybe you can actually combine it with the anti-hangover knot. I still kind of want to kill those, but I think not. I'll let them be for now. I'm fairly certain we will kill our share of pirates later. Okay, Ruined Tower. Let's check it fast. Scroll Firebrand. Okay, nothing. So we have... Wait. I don't know. Didn't I check this? Did I empty it? I don't know. Oh, there's some water over there. I'll have to pick that up. I probably should have these guys from there. Okay, quick save. Fetid, sweltering air cradles you as you push your way through the thick crowd. Your clothing sticks to your skin and sweat drips from your brow and chin. You hear movement ahead of you, accompanied by something that sounds like conversation. Sneak closer. F me sideways. A large boggy clearing spreads before you, mist clinging to the water and soggy ground alike. A massive lurker rests in the water, utterly still, as a Menvgra and Delemgan speak in a low, susurrous tones. The Menvgra and the Deleman fell silent as you appear, and the former waves the latter back as she makes her way to you. The reek of decay precedes her, and she peers at you with black eyes. We would kill you for your trespass, consume your essence and add it to our own, yet you find us otherwise engaged. Leave this place while you can. Hard lips twist about a mouth filled with teeth-gnarled wood. When I'm done burning this place, there won't even be cinders left. Seriously? Only 1 point missing. The creatures glare at you as one. The flora around you bursts into movement, advancing. Well, who? Now this would be a great place to have Aloth, I would say.
To our enemies. No
there goes the Delem gun.
That must hurt.
That hardly seems fair.
That didn't work at all. This Menvgra is quite hardy, I would say. So, you're doing your stuff, so that's why you're quite close by, yeah. Honestly, let's use this.
I can't feel my everything.
I don't know where this is.
Oh, bloody hell, you're dead already. That's not good.
Done for.
Okay, we're not healing anyone apparently.
Heard them prone to nightmares, but do watchers never sleep?
No rush, but if
I don't know what's happening here. Let's. Thank you.
I'd be much obliged.
Okay, am I? No. you really need to do what I'm saying and please wake her up before you go.
Give me a hand here.
Happy to oblige.
Come on.
Something I ate.
On your feet,
Heal.
guys.
It's still alive.
I need something sharper.
Hey, that wasn't that bad. Hey, watch it with that. Can't make a dent.
Okay, that didn't work at all.
I can't feel my...
Yeah, yes.
Eat one's down.
Well,
Well,
Hurt yet.
I'll have your...
okay, I probably want to change to shield so I'll have more defense.
That one.
Come on.
Watch it with that.
Yeah, the shield is hopefully giving me some protection. All right. Can you heal? You can heal.
Good times. What do you need?
Well, I need you to heal yourself. Yeah, I think we died.
Hey.
Yeah, dude, shut up. You almost, but not even
Go for
close.
some shut-eye about now. Leave me alone.
Yeah, we're not gonna survive from that. Let's try it again. Although this might be too hard for us now. Now I can't remember if we can actually sneak by. I'll try once more. Yeah, we are failing. Okay, what's going on here? That's none of your concern, Keith. I kind of want to fight, but I'm fairly certain we can't win. So I'll scatter them. Shotty gathers assets around them before hurling a blast of mystic power into the clearing. Debris falls around you, but the Mumbra and her cohorts remain. The creatures glare. Okay, that didn't work at all. I at least hope it did some damage. That would be nice. Well, it didn't. Okay. Okay, please attack one at a time. We need to get these down, at least, hopefully. Did you know, kill it? Kill it. Kill it.
I need something stronger.
No, I don't know. Kill it. Just kill it. Jeez, come on, kill it.
Do you have any antidotes, Andy?
No, shut up, Edda, just kill it. Apparently you can't do anything by yourself.
If we could rest for a few. I'd be much obliged.
Okay, I'm apparently stunned. I thought I told you heal earlier. That didn't work at all. Now, can we please get somebody into our control? Okay. Bloody hell, bloody hell. And please, you could also try to heal me.
It does nothing.
Bring them down.
Come on.
Death is the true atonement.
Okay, this is going a bit better. Now I just need to survive somewhat. Come on, can we please kill the lurker? Ice strike. Oh, you were controlled. Bloody hell.
Did I do that?
I don't know. Do you have anything in your back?
No prisoners.
How many of you are there?
Okay, we need to deal with the dank spore fast because it can actually control us, so... Okay, I need to heal. Do I have I do. Did I use a bottle? Apparently I didn't. Okay, now we did.
Kill them all.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're controlled. Bloody hell, that's the problem. I guess that caused the problems last time. Okay, now it's... Wait, where did the... Oh, it died already. Okay, that went a bit better.
Leave it to...
No idea what Yeah, I'm guessing that we should have taken that as fast as we could because that caused us quite a lot of trouble. Now, what do I want? Let's get metaphysics on you and more explosives. Then Cypher, but what can we do for a rogue? The rogue aims... I don't know what I want. Only the head. Maybe finishing blow, yeah. And I can't remember if she had a warbow or not, but let's go with that.
Can do.
Is that it? Huh. Okay, we might as well rest then. So, we're done with that. Are we finally emptied the... Now we can see if we still have the 2 skulls here. Or is that a bug? Because I'm fairly certain we emptied everything we... Well, that disappeared. But that is still there. But I think we still managed to empty the island. Now, I'm thinking... Yeah, that is something we are definitely not doing, but everything else we could. Yeah. I'll go there. And once I'm there, we empty the island as much as we can. Then I'll probably have to head back. Where's the Port Marche? I'll probably go there, sell stuff, buy stuff, and then we continue moving, but I'll be right back. Here we are. I was starting to think this might not be the most efficient way to do this. So what I'm actually starting to think is that out of camera, I basically open the whole map so we get every island and everything to open. So after that, we just go island hopping and excuse me, empty them as much as we can. So why is this moving? Oh, it's correcting itself. So after this island, I'll probably go and sell stuff, buy food and whatnot, and then just basically start sailing. Unless something weird happens, like crew stuff or attacks on the ship, then I'll just map out as much as I can. Anyways, let's go here. And once I've mapped out everything, then we'll start clearing these areas for the better. I'm not going there because why do I feel like there's a bloody dragon or something like that. But let's do these. Searing hot winds rip across the dunes. You shield your face from the onslaught, but it's of little use. Sand makes its way into every vulnerable little crevice it can find. You spot a structure ahead. I hate sand. I really hate sand. Forge ahead through the sand. Its course. Through the sandstorm. And Darude. Up close, it appears to be the ruins of an ancient Huana building, perhaps a temple. An obscure entrance leads into sand-covered hills. It's always sand. And not just the men, the women and children too. Ah, we've seen this before. Oh, well, something like this. Of
course.
Ha ha!
I'll see it done.
Yes. Clever. Now this is interesting because I don't think we can move like so. Wait. Ooh. Oh, but I'm immune. It doesn't really matter, you know. Yes, I know that's a trap.
What is it?
So if it's a... Oh, right. Wait, why are you selecting the whole... Oh, because I get the damage.
We here.
Are you... I don't know what's happened there.
I'm listening.
Why do you stop the disarming when... Oh, that's not... Yeah, it stops the disarming process when I find the trap.
What did you find, Ishi?
Honestly, this is much better because I get the experience. Okay, this is easy. Let's go and get the rest of the experience too. Come on. Okay, that worked. I kind of thought that they would be traps that you can't disable. Although, of course, it's because my characters are quite decent. So that probably helps quite a lot. Yeah. Okay, you know the drill. Once I'm basically dealt with the traps, I'll see you then. Okay, I can't disarm these traps, but I got most, probably few thousand XP. Do I really need to move everybody? Yeah, I think.
They got me good, Captain.
Oh, you're wounded.
Leave me alone. I got it.
Okay. Honestly, I kind of hope it would be nice that they would move automatically past the traps. But I kind of understand why it isn't so.
Rest.
Well, that was an ugly way to die.
Okay. Did I make a save before we died? Didn't I have an autosave? Oh. No. Oh, bloody hell. Okay.
Please.
Oh, so they died. I kind of don't want. Okay, I'll navigate the people one by one. Once I'm done, I'll see you then. Finally, here we are, and I took care of the traps. I managed to destroy one trap. Well, got because I misclicked just an inch. So what happens if I pull this lever? Then I pull this lever. Oh, bloody hell, it's a puzzle. I feel faint. Jesus. So you really have to...
I'll see it done.
At times, I really wish they would have a common sense not to walk
Of course.
on the bloody flames. Okay. Will it go back by itself? Or is it... It does.
Leave me alone.
How might I assist?
I don't know. Could you, go there? Huh.
Yeah.
I don't know. It can't go close enough.
Leave it to me.
No? So that isn't how it works.
As you wish. How might I assist?
So that'll...
I'll see it done. What is it?
A question, Watcher?
So it was timed. There were different times. This lasted longest. This is probably second, and so what? Okay. That I did understand finally. Okay, examine the... on the altar before you rest a spiked hammer and a kit skull gone yellow with age. Examine the altar. Wrought of an ancient stone, this altar has seen better days, though it's remarkably clean for where you found it. Its base is riddled with cracks, and the grasping metal hands at its corners are listing to the right. Examine the skull. The skull is of Kit origin and clearly ancient, having grown brittle and fragile with time. Embedded in its forehead is a strange stone. Its immediate purpose is unclear. Examine the hammer. The hammer is scored with deep gouges and marred with spots of rust. Its significant heft and the fine steel head suggest the hammer might have once been a quality weapon of war, but it has surely seen better days. Pick up the skull. You carefully lift the skull from the altar. Lift the hammer. You gingerly take the hammer, testing its weight in hand. You discover it's surprisingly well balanced. You have gained an item. Last word. 11 to 15. Is this something I really need to fix or something like that? Quieting cannot use active abilities for 2 seconds. Alternate halved plus 5 weapon damage per engaged enemy. This humble warhammer was once a weapon of such soldier. While it in better repair, it could unhorse an armored rider with a single blow to the breastplate, breaking steel and bone. At some point it was cut or smashed in half, likely followed by its wielder. A brief, poorly spelled message is scratched into the haft. It reads, "I am Ulster's weapon and I'll shut your mouth." The crude legend served as some sort of a charm for the unfortunate Ulster. Perhaps the magic still has some use left. The great stone door behind you slams shut with a floor-shuddering bang, sand being poured into the room through holes high in the wall. Okay. Can I, do something? Except die. Lob a grenade at the door. The grenade strikes the door and explodes in a cloud of noxious smoke and fire. You have lost item grenade. The explosion barely mars the surface of the door, leaving a little more than a black smudge behind. Okay, attempt to open the door. As the sands rise past your knees, you scramble to the door. Nice. You grip the edge of the door and pull. The door grinds open an inch. Push harder. You strain against the door and sand rises past your knees, rooting you in place. With a cry of exhaustion, you show the door open a few more feet. There might be just enough room for the rest of the party to squeeze through that gap. Okay, so hold the door open while your party escapes. Wait. Oh. And I failed. You hold the door open long enough for the party to escape. As the last person squeezes through, you give the door final show and dive out the room to safety, but the door catches your leg on the way. Well, twisted. I was injured. Okay.
A question, Watcher?
No, not really. Oh no, we need to go back. Okay, once I'm on the other side, I'll see you then. Be right back. Here we are, after rest. Now let's go and check the door we opened earlier. Oh, by the by, what is the skull? This seems familiar. A large Auma skull with a small stone embedded in its forehead. As you move the skull, the stone shakes slightly in its socket. Sigil of Death Wardstone. Friendly target 5 plus 5.2 radius from caster, quite immune to Sigil of Death attacks. Okay, nice. Nice. If I remember to use them, which I probably don't, unless I die.
Can't get a clean hit.
Okay, we probably want to use this. Now I know why we have that. Now I know why we have that. Good. So, where does it go? It's a quick item. So how does it work? Is it, you know, working already? Let's make a save. I don't need you rest of the guys. I'll go there myself. Is it working? I guess I need to, you know, use it.
What is it?
Yeah, I need to use it. Okay.
As you wish.
Okay, yeah, I probably should use a hammer here, you know. I had no idea how long it lasts, but we really need to destroy these fast.
Did I do that?
Come on. Come on.
Can't get a clean hit.
Come on. Come on, destroy it. Interesting. So that is definitely only a one use. I should have had a hammer. I didn't realize that, but we survived. So what do we have for... You can't be serious. I could have left the bloody place. Just exceptional dagger. Okay. Well. At least we got the experience and whatnot.
Well,
I have a feeling that this will happen quite often, that I'll go a place and there's just basic trash. Of course, it's good because we can sell them and get money. Exceptional sells quite well. Island name. Hopefully I typed that correctly. Probably not. Let's go here. The path winds up into the hills, narrowing to a little wider than a cart. The cliffs offer a sheer drop down in the crashing sea, the water foaming wide where it throws itself against the rocks. You realize that what you initially took to be several large, lumpy stones are in fact Eothas, two-headed monstrosities, as you watch one of them absent-mindedly lifts a boulder and hurls it into the sea. The Eothas guffaw, their laughter guttural. Speak to the wilder. And the Eothas grunt as you approach, pressing against the stone. They push themselves to their feet. Food at last, one bellows happily. They heft heavy tree trunks over their shoulders. Leave us be. Wait, where would this go? You know your friends have been hiding food from you, right? Yeah, let's go with that. Okay, that doesn't work. Oh, you can go back. That's nice. Leave us be, beast, lest I tumble you into the sea. The Eothas chuckle at your display. Softlings speak hard words, but skin and bones still break. The stone trembles as they advance. Well, let's dance. Hopefully we survive this time. Oh, fourth. Well, I think we will survive. I hope we will survive. Did I have my proper weapon? Yes. And you change your weapon too.
Still got it.
Yeah?
Feel bad. Okay. So the bow is quite nice.
Leave it to.
Meat's back on the menu, boys. Oh, this is... Yeah, I guess these areas are the... used all the time, so... there's no point in checking these, I think. So what do we have left on this island before we do other things? Ah, this area over here. I could go and check the red skulls and see what it is, but well, let's see. As you descend from the high mountain paths, you find a small camp nestled in the sand. Tents, tied horses with their legs camped out, campfires crackling. It seems far too active for an ambush to be in wait. A small group approaches, a motley band of Gith, bearing quality arms and armor. The foremost, deeply tanned dwarf raises a hand in greeting. You are coming down the pass, she asks. Don't suppose that means you dealt with those filthy Eothas, does it? Who are you? She blinks and wipes her forehead with a rag. Suppose that's a fair question. I'm Zandran, and we're the Adragan Adventuring Company out of the Living Lands. That's the Adraban Adventuring Company, interjects a tall, finely armored human with a skin like chipped obsidian. The dwarf scoffs. For the last time, Franco, no, it is not. You want to be Adrabans. You go be it somewhere else. A pale elf in loose robes, his beard beaded with sweat, sighs and massages his forehead. About those Eothas, he says. I know that face, Wotchka. Maya squints at member of the party. And Aumawa, her azure head shorn short to either side of a crest of black braids, nods to Maya. Rua, it's been a while. You two know each other? Ranganui matched us up on the shooting range to see if we would get along. Maya folds her arms and tongue stay inside of her cheek. We didn't. I dealt with them permanently. The woman claps. Outstanding. Best damn news I've heard in weeks. The Auma standing behind the dwarf's side. And here I thought we'd have an opportunity to test our mettle on this venture. The pale elf glances at her. Death finds us all in time, Wotchka. We no need to rush to his embrace. The dwarf gestures toward the tents. Seeing as you've gotten our whole venture started up again, the least we could do is let you share our fire for a spell. Okay, join the camp. You step into the camp and come to sit beside a fire. Although it looks like they intended to put it out before you got there, the Aumau feeds it another log. The dwarf gestures to a pot of hanging over flames. Got some stew left, fish and vegetable, nothing fancy. Eat and rest. I'd just rather take your stuff. Know anything about that? I'd like to know more about your company. The dwarf taps the scar on his dusky chin. Well, we formed in the living lands. It's where Mitch and me hail from. She gestures the short Orla. She's our mindbreaker. Franco hears from Old Valia, sworn brother to of the Darkotsi Paladini. The tall man clangs the gauntlet against his breastplate and bows at the waist. Yeah, it's usually easier to bow the waist. Of course, you could kneel, but yeah. And you could nod. Zandran gestures the pale elf. The Lusloddir from the White That Wends, he handles the magic. And Watchka, she nods the island Aumaua. Left her out I went and she ran out of things to put her axe in. Anyone else you see around? A hireling, but still some of the best. We've been all over the living lands and Deadfire both. Mitch grins. Right now we're drawing coin off of an Eothas noble as members of the Deadfire Archipelago Explorers Society. Bloody hell. The Holland chuckles quietly, more or less. I'm surprised you survived this long. Mitch chuckles. You'd be surprised how often we hear that. Give it time. Lislodi gazes out over the desert. Know anything about this island? The explorer shakes her head with a snort. Hardly seen most of it. Came on land a few miles that way. She jerks thumbs toward the western coast. Guards benighted her yet and prevented us from going any further. The Valiant grouses. And Olan ears bounce with her vigorous nod. The Dwarf smiles. We're looking for some ruins that are supposedly out here. Island so desolate though, it's hard to imagine anyone building it. That wasn't exactly informative. The road Clamfellan glances up from us too. As Zandran said, we're not exactly informed. Don't put it that way, Zandran pinches the bridge of a nose. Okay, eat and rest. You eat with the explorers, sharing the tales over the dying fire. Eventually call it night, and they offer you your fallen comrades' tent for the evening. Waking up, you thank the group and take your leave. They wish you a safe travels. Okay. Well, they offered me food and rest, so it would be inhospitable to kill them. Let's see what's guarding here. We're gonna die, but at least it will be fun. It's a dragon, isn't it? It's a bloody dragon. No! I probably should have a hammer on me hand at this time.
Yes? No prisoners.
A question, Watcher?
We're gonna die.
No one noticed that, right?
Yeah, we're gonna die. We're so dead. We're so dead. Yeah, this is definitely 3 skulls. Yeah, I think that's enough. Yeah, no chance with that guy. At least not yet. 3 or 4 hits and 1 character is dead. Okay. So I'm starting to map out a little bit. Then I'll go board my chair, sell stuff, buy stuff. And I'll probably continue mapping out unless something happens by the by. And after I map out decent chunk, we might start going to the islands again. So I think that is the better thing, to just open the map out and see what we can see in different places than just going one island at a time. So I'll see you soon. Okay, you find 2 of your crew members playing a game in the hold. Oh, right this. You examine the cargo in the hold when the sound of whispers and muted laughter draws you deeper into the darkness. You carefully round the stack of crates, find Haema and Amani engaged in a round of Orlan's head. Haema salutes you. Hello, Captain. We're putting down copper on the Orlan's head if you're looking to join around. Walk away. As you make your way back through the hall, the sound of daggers starting in the word resumes. I'm not interested. So, we're back. Okay, you hear a knock at the door to your quarters. I kind of wish I could disable these. We are not long at the sea when Beardle door wiping you away sweat with a rag. Begging your pardon, Captain. We've been at the sea a while now, but you've not been in the state. You've not been in a state fit for speaking for most of it. What? The sailor glances over his shoulder, then back to you. If this crew is going to be taking your orders, you might want to make proper introduction. Isn't that a bit of late? We've been sailing like madmen. What you're about. Okay, let's go and gather the address the crew. Earl calls the crew together on deck. A small group of sailors hang languidly from the rigging, perch on crates, and sit against the rail. Their eyes turn to you as you stride on the deck. Ahoy, mateys! Okay, we could go attention. Welcome aboard, surprise, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Insti, your captain. Ahoy, mates! I take what I want when I want it, and so does my scourge of a ship. Now, this is a crew. Can you believe that statue in my room said you were nothing to look at? These eyes have peeled back the veil of death, and I have returned, herald of Berath, and enforcer of her will. Attention. After a moment of hesitation, moodly sailors snap to attention, offering the variety of salutes from the cultures across the era. These eyes have peeled back the veil of the death. Eld angry glances towards Haima, who cuts off any comment with a quick shake of head. I plan to run a clean ship. We're no pirates, and we're not raiders. I will not suffer insubordination. I say jump, you ask me how high. The ship is in port and sail. It's all of you. I'll give you everything I've got as a captain. I expect the same from you. Who here likes money? Stick with me and you'll have more coin than Kith can spend. I know I slept through the trip out here, but now that I am awake, the fun can start. Glad we cleared that up. Now get your asses back to your station before I start throwing people overboard. Maybe we could go with Shady this time. Yeah, let's go with Shady. Aye, Captain. Egoic cheers, sparking chuckles, Beardle claps, and the rest of the crew join in smiling and nodding. Moral gain 3, moral gain 1. Little Loka steps forward. Pardon me asking, Captain, but what exactly is the ship's mission in Deadfire? I'm not here to answer questions. Get your asses back to work. You all have your own reasons for being here. I doubt you all want to share. The same holds true for me. Well, that's... I know it's stoic, but unfortunately, what we're doing actually do concern them. Plunder and booty. We're after a god's damn plunder and booty. We could go... Well, not passionate and not benevolent, but we could... Honest, the oversized naked statue took a piece of my soul. I am to take it back. Eothas steps forward and looks over the crew. That's not all he's taken, and if he hasn't taken from you and yours yet, don't be so sure that he won't. We're all in this. Oh, nice moral. Muttering spreads among the crew as they look at one another in disbelief. Eld Engrim performs a gesture of reverence to the gods. Our captain's touched by the gods. Yeah, that's nasty. Egoic nods, expressions pensive. The crew splits up, returning to their duties as their ship. Your ship sails on, slicing through the bright blue waters of the Deadfire. Yeah, so I'll go to the port magic. I'll sell stuff and field stuff. I did go around here. I'll continue going down here. Unless something happens, I'll see you later. Well, of course, we will sell you once something happens, but I'm not going to bore you guys showing me selling and buying stuff. And probably when I got these little islands, if there's only, you know, fruit trees and whatnot, I'm not really showing them when I'm picking them up, unless something happens, of course. So that's how it goes. I'll start to map out this baby. So we're back. Okay, that's a weird... Usually these don't really read as a flotsam, so is this something... Huh. Captain, a moment. You hear the voice of Beryl raised in question, then an insistent knock at your cabin door. Beryl pokes their head into your quarters and frowns. We found a man drifting on a piece of a flotsam. The deckhands tried to talk to him, but he is speaking in a tongue none of us have ever heard before. Should we bring him on board, see if we can get a few words of sense out of him? Or would you rather we leave him to his fate? Well, bloody hell, I'm interested. Bring him aboard. I'll meet him on the deck. Beryl nods, acknowledging your orders, and hurries out the door. You gather your equipment and head out onto the main deck. Poop deck. Yeah, I've been just basically mapping out, and usually the flotsam doesn't really say flotsam, so that was a bit weird. You find a young man waiting for you on the deck. He wears a heavy clothing of a kind you've never seen. The colors of his tabard bold and bright. He stands, but barely. Sodden, sun-scorched and battered, he can hardly keep his feet. He stumbles forward a bit, then rights himself. He looks at you warily, bleary-eyed, exhaustion heavy on his shoulder. So, what happened to your ship? He coughs out the last word, then buckles over and vomits a tremendous amount of seawater onto the deck. Lovely.
You and me both, friend.
Mike grimaces and steps back from the pooling liquid. He knits his eyebrows. His words are unfamiliar to you. They sound low and hard-edged, but his tone is soft with confusion. Okay, I'll try the Ederan. He throws his arms up in a helpless, frustrated gesture. Point to yourself and slowly say your name. His eyes light up with the first expression of happiness you've seen from him. As he pronounces his name for you, he taps the center of his forehead. I got it. Your name's Reke. He pumps his fist a bit, pleased to have finally managed to communicate with you. Relief brings a bright blush to his pale cheeks. He turns away then, casting his gaze over the rough sea. What he's thinking is unclear, but you can guess by the vein pulsing hard in his neck and the tight fists at his sides that he seems to be coming to a decision. Yeah, it's 12:05, you know. And no dinner. Or something like that. As soon as the words leave his mouth, he grimaces, knowing that you can't understand him. He repeats his last sentence, this time gesturing to the length of your ship, to you, to your crew, and lastly to himself. It would seem he wishes to travel with you. If you endanger my crew, Wrecker, I'll throw you overboard, just so we're clear. That really doesn't help because he doesn't understand. Not welcome aboard, Reke. Yes, we will whip you. Though he doesn't understand your word, he grasps well enough your meaning. Reke gives you a small smile and quick nod of his head, acknowledgement, or perhaps in thanks. Choose the single class or multi-class for this companion. This choice cannot be changed later. I'm gonna put him as a fighter barbarian. I kind of don't enjoy monk, and we already have a pure fighter, so let's go fighter barbarian. Yeah. But you can stay. I will... Oh, honestly, I probably have to just pump the levels and then show what I've did. That's probably the best idea. I'll probably do the same with the others too. So, where are we exactly? Where's the world map? There's the world map. I've been... So, as you can see, I already scouted this area. there's an interesting island we probably could go. That was a weird place. I did land and to go one ruins. Well, not ruins, it was a village or something like that, ruined village, and got some tag there. But other than that, there are interesting places, but I didn't go there. I can't remember what's there, but we can't do that. So I'll continue mapping out as much as I can. It's a boring job, but someone has to do it. I can actually probably show you guys the island from this area. Yeah, let's put a pause. Oh, I bought new sails, so I'm a little bit faster. So we have a splintered reef right over here. Harbinger's Watch, we probably could do that. It's only 2 skulls. This is just a compass. This Hall of the Unseen and Shadowed Whale. So I basically emptied one of these locations. Did we have something in here? Crooksburg Captain. Oh, slavers. Fine. But as you can see, I've been a bit busy and I will continue mapping out. So I'll see you later. We're back. Well, we're back at Neketaka, and well, I'm thinking about ending this episode here. I know I said I was doing scouting, and I actually did. Unfortunately, my scouting went a little overboard. I'll show you soon. So, good thing is, next time when we continue playing, I can check where to go, and pretty much we can just go and do stuff. Basically, I opened the whole bloody map. Let's just say it took a while. As you can see, this is a storm front. You can't go through there. You basically die. We have pirate ships here, whatnot. Unidentified location. Cookspur, silent, what? Dvorkas, unidentified location. So good thing is now we can actually, just check that there's a bent rough forest and a vampire script, which we are not doing because they're quite hard. But what's here then? Well, Outcast Respite, Bootsuck Bog, no. Well, here's the Junvik village. Captain's Hengua's treasure, shipwreck. Might do that next time. Kariokoiki. I didn't go every place. Oh, that's just a storm. Ashen Moor. No idea what that is. We will find that out. Crystal Desert. 3 skulls. Sentinel Hill. Wamoro Pretender. All battleground. So basically, the good thing is now we know where everything lies, and we can check the difficulties and just go and do them. Like we could definitely empty this place, at least try. So that I'll probably next episode we probably start from these islands and go like so, and see what we can do. Did we find? Also, I found weird things. Let's see. Was it? No, that's a basic ship. But I found few plague. Yes. Plagued ship. I haven't interacted with those, so I have no idea what those are, but we will encounter them. I think I've seen one in here and one maybe somewhere over there, or it's the same. I don't know. I think maybe it's only one. My brains are quite tired at the moment. But so, I will end this episode here, and the next episode, well, we are continuing sailing, but even more action and less sailing. Well, you didn't see that much sailing, but for me, I sailed enough, let's just say. But it will make things easier in the long run. My idea original was just, maybe open this area and then it got a little out of hand. But like I said, it will make things easier on the future, so now we know where everything is. Everything are. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this episode. Bit weird episode. But anyways, I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you next time. Until then, goodbye.